Hello, my name is Emily Osborne. Today I will show you how to submit a purchase request. If you are a student organization that is funded through the Student Activities Fund and you go through the allocations/ budget request process, please continue watching this video. If you are funded by a department, and or work with a department / sponsored by one, you do not need to continue on with this video, though you are welcome to watch it if you would like. With that said, to submit a purchase request, you will want to log into Lou Community. Then you're going to go into this Groups tab, type in your group in the search bar, and then click on your group. You will then be brought to this page here. And then you want to look for this icon, which will be your budget. This is where you submit your budget requests. It's also where you'll submit your purchase requests. If you don't see this icon right in the first row, please scroll down because it might also be somewhere else on this screen. So now you're going to click on budget request. You'll be able to know that you can submit a payment when you see this little white circle here is under the payment section. And also you can see the button that is request payment. If you don't see either of those two items, please make sure that you are clicked onto the correct budget request, and that would mean the budget request for the particular cycle of the time. So in this case, we're in the correct budget request, and we can click request payment. These little circles here are really nice because they'll tell you the status of your budget request here. So if an item, your line item was fully funded, it will show dark green. If it was partially funded, it will show light green. If it is in review, it is orange. And if it was denied, it will be this color red. So now we are going to click request payment. Then you're going to want to click on this purchasing category right here. All the other categories here are for CSE admin use, so don't worry about that. Description, in this case, we want like food or supplies, what have you, type in whatever you'd like. You'll click expense. You'll always use expense when you are asking to purchase money. Ignore revenue. That is used for the CSE admin to deposit funds into your account. If you want to deposit money into your revenue funds, then come to CSE and we'll be able to help you out. Now, type in your vendor name. Under additional notes, add in whatever you would like the purchasing team to know, whether that is allergies, priority in items to be purchased, what have you. That's what you're going to want to type in here. And then you're going to click next. You will then be brought up to the full purchase request form. This first page is really important. This first question will dictate what questions are brought up for you. You will want to click the category of what you're asking to be bought. In this case, say we want to buy supplies, we will click supply. So then you're going to click on the funding cycle that you're at. Pretend we were in spot funding cycle, you'll click spot funding. Next, you're going to tell us whether or not you've submitted an activities request form or ARF. In that case, we'll say yes. If you have not, that's okay. We'll just send you a reminder and you'll click that you acknowledge to please submit one. You can submit a purchase request and an ARF at the same time. You do not need to wait for the ARF to be approved to submit a purchase request. I would definitely suggest submitting at the same time. Now you're going to name of your event. Date of your event is going to be at least 2 weeks after you submit this purchase request. So basically, purchase requests are due 14 days before your event. So in this case, since it is July 23rd, Your event needs to be August 6th. Time event, 6 p.m. Event location. Then you're going to click next. In this case, because we asked for supply, you'll be able to fill out all of these questions. And then once you fill them out, you'll click submit. If we were to go back and click food or contracts, you would have different questions depending on what items you needed. So then once you have, say you filled out the items, you're gonna fill this out to what the questions are asking you. Uh, then you're gonna upload a invoice. Your invoice is gonna, in this case, we're using a photo, but please upload an invoice that has itemized um items you'd like, and then it also will have a total as well. So you'd invoice or screenshot of your cart, depending on what you need. Then you're gonna click submit form. That is the whole process. To be able to find out if you actually submitted the form, you will get an email from Lou Community. So you'll find Lou Community, you'll have an email saying you submitted the form. Otherwise, you can look at this little bell icon and it will say you submitted the form. With that in mind, if you have any questions, please feel free to visit us at Center for Student Engagement, Damon Student Center, Lakeshore Campus, or what you can do is um, email activities at luc.edu. All right, thank you so much and happy purchasing.